talk about a very serious issue in the Diocese of Sapele, the Anglican Communion generally. So, just in case you Google Diocese of Sapele, what you see right now may not be really pleasing. But as somebody who was, I don't know, was I born in that town? But that's where I've been almost. That was how I knew my life. I've been there since I was one. As far as I can remember. That's where, before I was one, let's say 1 month old. So I was there from when I was 1 month old till almost 30, let's say 27, 26 or thereabouts, my 20s, and I left Sapele. So somehow, and I grew up in the Anglican church. First, the St. Luke's Church, that's the very cathedral. Then to All Saints before we left town. So the issue, let me give a background too, that when the St. Luke's became a cathedral, my wedding, February 21st, 2029, was the first wedding in that cathedral church of St. Luke's. So you understand that somehow I went back to do my wedding there because I left town and decided to go back to my roots to do my wedding. So let's see how it happened. Only after my wedding, I started hearing that there were crises. There was crisis in the diocese. But let's not go to the crisis and what the crisis is about. The thing that's bothering me now is one thing led to another, and now there were factions as we speak, or I don't know whether it's as we speak now, but as 2 weeks ago, last week, there was a letter from the primate that some people were suspended. And I read that letter and saw names that I knew. You understand? I saw names that, when you see people that, if you see names you don't know, it doesn't really matter. It's okay. You could just draw your conclusions. Body of Christ. Body of Christ. But when you see names that you know, I saw names I knew, I was a bit taken aback. So I must be truthful and I must say that I started to feel unhappy. And since then, I've just been calm. Because I don't want to call names, but I think we should. The letter is out there, so people have the letters. I don't know how to edit, so I would have edited. The letters are out there. I saw a particular name. The person of Brother Otsuke, Akunoma. I saw his name and I'm like, Kunoma, suspended. I really didn't take it, but when a few friends called, I was like, Akunoma, Brother Otsuke, that's what called Brother Otsuke, Deo. Brother Otsuke, come they dawn on us. See our this is our, not them be our fathers in the Lord. Understand? They were the disciplined believers, disciplined Christians, as in the disciplinarity of their Christianity, not good there. So for their name to finally be in the castaway list, for me it was shocking. Then I started to ask myself that I'm coming from how everything was coming to my mind. So after all this work, I don't work for God. One day, they'll call out my name, say I will not work for God again. And I said, well, now man, I cast them away. So let me be calming down. Let me not take this thing too serious. So I calmed down. And I said, well, what is really happening? I started to give the thing a thought differently from the way I used to see. Before then, I used to just be like, I'm on the bishop's side. I love the bishop. I don't want anything to hurt him. What can we do? How can we solve this thing? Well, let's just leave this man now. Make him just do this thing. Make him just finish now. Maybe to do, or maybe I forgive him. All this kind of thing. But when I saw this name, it took me aback. Then I mentioned to my friend that, then when I said Brother Shegun, Brother Shegun, I cannot say I'm Brother Shegun's disciple, but I could say that I was under Brother Tuke. So I knew Brother Tuke as a believer. Brother Shegun was that distant believer, the way them Dolapo be now to the youths of this generation. You understand? The way they mean red be, so the Shegun be. So Brother Tuke was that distant child evangelist, minister of God, not noisy, but he was noisy, was harsh, but Mashego was that winning soul person. I'm sure that he pastored a lot of people and he must have affected life so much in Sapele in different ways. I heard the stories, I saw him. We didn't have one-on-one contact, but I went to church. I knew that this is the brother. To see his name on that list, I was like, I think that's where I started to say no. No. Now I started to think, let the primates think. I think he should think. He should think. Because they are brethren. These people fighting, they're actually brothers. If you know Sapele, I've lived in Sapele, Anglican Church. I've worshipped there. I've been in Warri Diocese. I'm presently in Anglican Diocese. I can tell you that these three dioceses are on different frequency when it comes to brotherhood. Hey God, I want to do 10 minutes. I wish I can. Sapele Diocese, they are knitted. The brotherhood in Sapele Church. If you grew up in Sapele, going to church in that place is hard. Even those who come from outside, especially those who come from Warri, when they come, they are first of all shocked. They are first of all shocked as to how are these things? How do these people make it? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm making a video, please. I'll talk to you later. Yeah? So, she's the Sapele, somebody's asking me, oh, Ibadan. Sapele is in Delta State, Nigeria. I'm sorry. Sapele, that's how it's spelled, but just pronounce it Sapele. It's in Delta State, Nigeria. So that place was a knitted place. These people that are fighting, these people that are on the list of the, let me say, those that were suspended now, they are brethren. Then I'm on the side of the bishop. I love the bishop. I just love him. I don't know why, but I love him. You see this other side? They are like the ones who came into town to meet these people. So I feel that the Sapele brethren on ground could not tolerate some things. I think they didn't tolerate when we were growing up in Sapele. I don't know if you heard this on that time. They will tell you any small thing you do. They are disciplinary, and they discipline you reach your papa house, your mama house. In Sapele that time, if you are just going to a church, just know that your life is in your hands. All these people who did that list, they will monitor your destiny. So to now see those people on the list of being suspended, and then I began to look at the list of those who are on the bishop side, who are on the primate side. Let me put it in quote. I'm using this now because I feel, after my conclusion, that the primate may not actually understand the setting. If he understands the setting of the town where this thing is happening, he will understand that it's like the intruders, not intruders per se, those who came to see them, who came to settle in the land with them. The original people in town couldn't bear some of their excesses. And Sapele is not a town where they sort of reverence clergymen. In Sapele, they honor clergymen. Even if you get collar, you don't concern anybody. Christian is Christian. That's the way they see Christianity in Sapele when I was growing up. It's later I started going to other places and said, oh, man of God. All those things I didn't see it when I was growing up as a young person in Sapele. As Bratike was our youth president, be anything, they correct you. We they tell and say, Bratike, you don't do bad. Apologize. We know they care. That's how Sapele is. So to now bring in people from other places, now the bishop came in to Sapele. I think, I'm not sure Bishop grew, no, Bishop not go for Sapele, maybe in Ogara. So I don't sure he understands the people that he was working with, or he understood the people that he came to meet. Then, that's that. Let the primates look at it again. It's okay. If he finds them worthy to be suspended, I won't fight him. He's the head, whatever he says. But for me, I think that the primates should take a look. Maybe I'm going too far, but I think you should take a look again at these people and the setting where this thing took place. That's that. Let me also look at those on the side of the bishop now. The now venerable Sikaro, when he was a church teacher, not yet a clergy Christian man, I didn't go to school. I was in his prayer team, so I was in for a while. I watched this video and saw him say some things, use some words. I'm like, is this brother to you? I'm not seeing venerable, I'm just seeing brothers. Is this brother to you? Using these heavy words as if he was fighting, as if there was quarrel. Are we brethren? I remember that message. It's in his house. I heard that message. Are we still brethren? It was in his house. Is this brother to you? What's happening? What is happening? Why are you guys just doing this? The bishop's name will not be mentioned. When you type a name for Google, what you will see is this. No, are you thinking of it? I was okay. Let me just bring to you. Then I started to have discussions with people on the bishop's team because I don't really know the team. So having discussion with them, I realized that they had an attitude that looked like the attitude of the prodigal son's elder brother. Their hearts were not open to receiving even the rescue team. They didn't act like they wanted the rescue team. It's not like they didn't act like they even wanted peace at all. Talking with the people on the side of the rescue team, they were calm. It's like that people who had don't worry. They are not angry. They don't show it. I don't know, but they are no emotions. They are just like it's okay. So it was the first time that they were blowing emotions. Now they just stay calm. They'll be like, woman would already to come up for marriage, that kind of attitude. Oh, thank you, Brother Deji, for worship. And a pastor, man of God, not vex, and a matter they talk today. It was really, 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 really shocking to me because their attitude were like, hey, these people don't respect the bishop. These people don't respect the bishop. These people don't respect the bishop. I understand them. But I feel that at the time, and I said to myself, now not be the real rescue, now not be the real issue, now not be the problem. I can't even talk to you people. I was telling somebody said, okay, bring solution. I said, the only solution I have, which I think I would say yes, one of them said, go and tell primates. And I said, what did you say God me to tell primates if I see primates? I will tell him now. 3 solutions that I just have in my mind. You see the side that is sharing, just give them their own bishop, make them do their thing. Let the people on the bishop reference side do their thing. The church will grow. 2 dioceses. Bad for the same time. Not bad at all. Let them do and make it just let them be peace. Which I know that it will be difficult because if they do it, other people will start raising up dust and we'll have to now be sharing based on quarrel basis. So we'll now set a precedent that is not too good. So that one, I don't expect primates to take out. My second one that I had again was why don't they just wait? The bishop is already in his 60s and he retired at 70. Why don't they run this thing till he is 70? If he goes, this matter automatically will be resolved, or they can now try to bring them together. Because I think their common enemy, sorry for using the word enemy, the problem, their common fights is the bishop. We don't want this bishop. Remove the bishop. Give us another bishop. That's the correct. This side say no, we like the bishop. This one say we don't want the bishop. So that's the problem. So if the bishop finish, everybody go. Enjoy your bishop. You without bishop, stay on this side and stay without the bishop. Have till 70 and when it goes, there is peace. Then the third one, which I know that is supposed to be the easiest, but it's not going to be easy to do. It's hard to say, but let us say it. With all sense of pain. With all sense of pain. Is that if the bishop will just say, okay, I have tired. I don't tire. You see, I lay down this bishop. I retire. Voluntary retirement, I'm out. She people don't want me to be your bishop. I'm out. I retire. I don't do again. Don't you say now church politics correct? Then they was fast. In short, is what I don't even like. I know they like church politics. The bishop will just say I tire. As he just carry a bag, drop a bag, say no do again. She people that have been fighting him will stop fighting. We don't want bishop, what are we close? The ones that are saying we want bishop, they too have enjoyed it, they will close. But this side, I want bishop, they don't want him to go. This side want him to go, but him, now he get knife, now he get everything. He go because how can you just all the time, all his videos online? I don't know whether I get all that videos. So the ones of job be seeing, if you just type it, you'll be seeing this quarrel, this fight in your time. I just feel it's not too good. I just feel it's not too good for his name. The right Reverend Blessing Erifeta, no, he was our chaplain. When I was in College of Education, Mosoga, he was our chaplain. I didn't hear all those issues of girls. You know, the way they hear them, we didn't hear anything with girls, all those things. You know, I think that the only thing that we used to just hear then was all this he spends money. He does. He's not that kind of Christian that believes that Christians should be frugal. But Sapele believers are frugal Christians. So you get the way you go to wear this earring that time too. Remember when I wore a scarf to what's that they call her? What's that they call her? Crusade. They pull on. That's just too flashy. Wow. They like frugality. And he was not born in that town, he was not brought up there. If you say may the bishop retire, what if God call him? Should he retire because of people's opinion and preferences? For peace to reign now. I'm putting the three before us. Anyone, just let there be peace. Just let there be peace. Because if at the end of the day, come be say these people where we suspend, so God not suspend them. God call him to be bishop. I don't know. God call him to be bishop, not be work. Is this people that elected him or that select the selector? It's not like God brought his name from heaven to become bishop. It's like the way they do election, those kind of things. That's how you come in. It's not like God writes your name from heaven, like calling of salvation of you and Jesus. So the same people who have elected him, they say they don't want him. Like, let me say half before they come, they reduce. I don't know what they are now. And they are so, the people that are saying they don't want him, they are so strong-willed. Difficult to convince them to just let this man be. How can the problem be there for 10 years? That was another issue I asked. 10 years. It also tells me somewhere in my mind that the bishop may just think that he has friends. Why do I have a feeling that those who are close to him, his cliques, are the real rescue team? Because the thing that the rescue people hear and see, I will ask, how did you get this information? That's we're not supposed to hear that. How did they come out? You don't show that. Now, so I can't begin to use the eye of rescue, look at them. That's why I say they are one. It's the bishop that's actually the stranger in their midst. Now they play. All of them are one. They may just have put their own stooge there. And I say, stay there with them. Whatever is doing, implement it. Because I don't know what Korea they did for 10 years. 10 years. This is the 11th year. What are they arguing? There was peace since. There was peace. The truth is that when the whole thing was peace, everybody was going their way. The cathedral, don't fine. Very fine. I've not been there, but the pictures I've seen. If that is the cathedral I did my wedding, it don't fine. That church, they're bonus. That was just I grew up to know. Don't fine. This period, more churches have been built. The church have expanded, truth be said. So even this bring together what they want to see. Whether I go collapse the church, I don't know. Let's even agree to that. We leave that one. Then lastly, before I go, it's 20 minutes already, is if the primates wanted peace to be there, if for at that cathedral, instead of putting that, Reverend Shefe, the reverend that he puts, according to the letter, what we saw there now, he would have brought strangers to head that cathedral after suspecting those brethren away. That's what the primate would have done. Because I don't know which pastor they want to give those people, where those people want to be, because majority of them, their hearts, my God, let's see how it works. We are praying, me I'm praying, that God in his mercy will hear Sapele, will heal Sapele Diocese in Nigeria, the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion. We extend to every diocese that has issues, but Sapele, my heart is pained. My heart is pained. Let the rescue team cease fire. Let the bishop's people receive them. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Just let there be peace. I want to look back at that town where we grew up and still see those things that we saw. The whole issue, the truth is this money. Is money. Sapele is a frugal town, my primates. My Lord Primate, Sapele is a frugal town. If you enter the town, you will know. They don't waste money in that town. You see all these lavish houses, you don't see it there. Sapele people know they waste money. So coming, I think they were just taking her back and they were resisting him. They were just resisting him. You can do that in Warri. Warri, they spend money anyhow. But Sapele with a trek. Anywhere we go na trekking that time. Anywhere we go, they trek. To tell you how frugal we are, we not they calculate transport as part of to go church. Thank you to everyone who joined this live. God bless you. And those who watch it later, God bless you. Just drop your view. Google it yourself. Read, find out. Because me, I'm not even reading. I don't want to read. Because I'm really emotional. I know people on the two sides. As a matter of fact, as we speak, I'm sort of now tilted more to the rescue people than to the bishops who were my friends. Those are my friends on the bishop side. I started to get cold towards them. That's the truth. Because their attitude, no, didn't show that what we learned growing up, that they carried it into priesthood, into serving in the church. Thank you. And God bless you. Bye. Who goes there?